I, 26 male, think I accidentally caught my 25 female girlfriend cheating because of her broken headset. I think I, 26 male, accidentally caught my girlfriend, 25 female, cheating because of her broken headset. My girlfriend's headset has been resetting randomly lately. It's probably just on its last leg. Like while she is talking, the headset part of the Razer program will randomly crash and reconnect. I notice when this happens, if the mic was muted, that it will automatically unmute. And maybe this is where I should have been kicking myself, but I told her about it so nothing ever embarrassing happens while connected to her Discord groups. So she is pretty good now about remembering to unplug it when not using it. We share a private server and sit in and talk, or we'll AFK in if we aren't talking to other people. This issue with her headset has been going on for about 6 months, so it's just become part of the norm for us. But the other day, I was at college and I came home and I was still AFK in our server and she was on. And I saw her icon lighting up, so I sat at my desk, and as I was about to say hello, but then I could hear faint moaning that the mic would pick up in pieces. Her desk is in a different room, but it's a small one-bedroom apartment. I think she forgot to unplug the mic and it reset. I was completely frozen, and I honestly don't know. Long, I tortured myself by listening, turning up the volume to make sure, trying to put myself in denial and think maybe it was a TV show, but I know her moans, and a few times I know I heard a guy say something, make a noise. I had myself muted and set to away and stayed silent when I eventually heard it end. And her eventually coming back to her desk and started panicking after a few moments. My best guess is she saw her mic reset and started saying my name over and over and, "Are you there? Are you home?" I didn't answer, and after a few minutes she unplugged her mic and stayed in the channel. I can't get my mind straight. I don't know how to approach her about this. What could other possibilities be if not her cheating on me? What do I say to her? I texted her and told her I went to a friend's house after class and been dodging her for 3 days now, saying, I have been busy at work and with schoolwork. We aren't long distance, and now she is offering to come over and cook me something because she knows I don't eat when I get too involved in a work school project, and I don't know how to dodge her and say no or turn this down without it being suspicious. Please, someone give me some guidance here. Let's see the comments. I would have answered as soon as she said my name. Yeah, I'm here. What the F have I been listening to? He should have video called while it was happening. Break up. You know what you heard. Communicate. You heard what you heard. Stop lying and avoiding. Ask her what happened and get her side of the story. That's going to matter much more than any random theory. Then decide how much you believe her and or what you want to do in response to that. If you need time and space to think through it, say so. But say it instead of passive, aggressively avoid her. Google conflict resolution techniques. You have a conflict, resolve it. That's a tough situation, especially since you only heard her quietly. Does she watch Korn? Could she have been masturbating to it? And that's where the sounds came from. Is there anything else you noticed that would suggest that she is cheating? You should talk to her, as otherwise your relationship won't last even if she hasn't cheated. Also, if she cheated on you, I am sorry you had to witness that and wish you best of luck. So you heard her moan, just putting this out there. What if she was giving herself a good time while watching Korn on the cob? You said it stopped and she pretty much came back to her computer. If a guy was over, you don't just stop screwing and go straight to your computer. There would be conversions you could hear. If you could hear moaning, you would hear them talking, etc. I'm just saying you've made a conclusion with a logical explanation that isn't your GF cheating. If everything is good with your relationship, don't you owe her the benefit of talking to her and saying what you heard? So you've had a few days to think it over. You know what you heard and also know that no matter what you say about it, She's probably not going to be honest. You should just tell her that she has one chance to tell you everything. Don't give her context. Then just calmly say we are done, regardless of her response, and that she's brought it on herself, as you heard everything. She will deny, she will try and gaslight or accuse you of being unfaithful and looking for an excuse. If you do this in person, do it in a public place for your own safety. Do not get emotional during the conversation. Stay as stone faced as you can and leave her sitting there. Then cut all ties if possible, including social media. Am I the a-hole for exposing my cheating girlfriend at her birthday party? I, 27 male, have been with my girlfriend Sarah, 26 female, for 3 years. All this time I thought things were going great between us. We had already talked about moving in together and making our relationship formal. You know, an engagement and wedding, all that was planned. However, a few months ago, she started to have some weird characters unlike hers, like coming home late and drunk, being secretive with her phone, and making excuses to avoid spending time together. For like a week, I tried to study and get to know where all this was coming from and to make it worse. I started to think I was the problem. Why she's behaving like that. With time, my gut feeling kept nagging me, so I decided to do some investigating just to seek the truth. One night while she was drunk asleep, I went through her phone and I checked her chats with her best friend because there is where all the secrets are. I was shocked to find out that she was having an affair with one of my boys. I confronted her about it and she denied everything, even when I showed her the messages. She said they were just joking around and that I was being paranoid. I didn't buy it, but I didn't push further. So last week was her birthday party. Everyone was invited, including my boy, LOL. I said to myself I could keep hurting and pretending I'm okay. So after the eating and dancing, it was time to talk. I decided to talk last as I wanted to hear how everybody praised our relationship, then proved them wrong. When it was my turn, I talked about trust and loyalty, and then I dropped the bombshell. I let everyone know that she was cheating and even sent the messages to her birthday group so everyone could see. Everyone was shocked while she felt embarrassed and ran out crying. Her family and friends came at me for humiliating her on her precious day. I left shortly after, feeling a mix of anger and relief. Now my phone keeps getting notifications from her friends calling me all sort of names, but I feel like she deserved it for betraying my trust. So, am I the a-hole for exposing my cheating girlfriend at her birthday party? Let's see the comments. I believe in being the bigger person, but sometimes it'd be like, who gives a F about being the bigger person? So I'm torn. Man, she deserved it. Honestly, NTA. I'm of the mindset that people frequently only change if they either have the self-reflective nature to look at their own actions with an unbiased mindset, or if they receive a shock to their system significant enough to teach them a solid lesson. You did your ex a favor, really, because she'll always remember how her own unfaithful actions led to her humiliation. Hopefully, with luck, the next guy to come along will be luckier and not get cheated on due to this lesson, if for no other reason than she realizes the consequences make it not worth it to cheat. Unfortunately, since her family and friends were making him out to be the bad guy for exposing her cheating, I'm not sure she will learn her lesson here, but I 100% agree with exposing the bad behavior. The one doing the behavior doesn't get to dictate when and where it is exposed. NTA, NTA. She can betray your trust, potentially destroying who you are. I was cheated on and it broke me, so I know how bad it can make a person feel. But you can't embarrass her by telling people she's a cheater. Emo all cheaters should be publicly shamed. People need to evaluate their priorities, dude, not the asshole. All these people saying you're the a-hole for doing it publicly must have missed the first part of your short post. You gave her the chance to come clean in private in the first place. Instead, she gaslit you and lied to your face. NTA, she had the chance to come clean in private, but chose to continue with the lies, so F her and her reputation. She's a cheater, and now everyone gets to know. I checked her chats with her best friend because that is where the secrets are. She didn't keep chats with the other guy, but her phone wasn't password protected, and she kept receipts with her best friend. Right. The writing is also so cliched and littered with ham-fisted tropes. It's so generic, too. It's so funny to me that all these third-party folk will spend energy attacking the innocent or injured party over holding the cheater and AP accountable. NTA. Cheaters really don't get a choice of how they would like their affair to be privately and gently exposed. They broke your heart without giving a crap, so feel free break their reputation the same way. NTA. I hope you droop the mic in your boy. Oh, and if he's in a friend group, I'd let all the guys know what he did. He's not to be trusted.